Apparently, having the perfect morning routine is the secret key to getting more things done. I've been having a really tough time getting started in the morning, so I'm going to be trying some of the most extreme, coolest people's morning routines. And on day 7, I'll be taking what I learned to build the perfect morning routine. Starting with the king of morning routines, Andrew Huberman.
I'm so tired right now.
He's known for crafting the most optimal morning routine for your brain, which includes taking cold showers.
I hate cold showers.
And light exposure to set your circadian rhythm. He also makes sure to stay hydrated with electrolytes. But the hardest part of it all might just be,
I usually drink caffeine right when I wake up, so delaying it has been quite hard. This has not been an easy morning so far. Let's see if we can take back this morning. Yay! Caffeine! I'm gonna go for a walk with my Red Bull.
I will say I really enjoyed the walk. This was probably the highlight of the routine for me.
I am gonna be doing a 90-minute work block.
I actually really enjoyed this work block, and I thought it would only be right to wrap it up by watching one of his videos.
I really feel so tired and I can't even focus on anything. So far, this has not went as well as I had hoped. I still have a workout to do and then I'm done. But I think I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. Yeah. Well,
I fell asleep. Woo!
I'll be honest, I wasn't super happy with this morning routine today. I really want like a morning routine I look forward to, and this one just felt like dread and despair. You know, I really like Andrew Hubermans. I think he's brilliant, and I've listened to probably 40 hours of his podcast. I really didn't like a lot about this morning routine. Cold showers, bad. No caffeine right away, bad. Not being able to eat something, bad. And I think if I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna be needing caffeine, snacks, and no more cold showers.
Honestly, this felt very far off from my perfect morning routine, but I think we can shake it off with the next one.
Good morning.
I'm Taylor Swift. I don't even have to explain that she's literally one of the most influential, richest women that have ever existed.
I'm gonna be trying her morning routine today.
She starts off with spending time writing songs, and of course loves her Diet Coke. So let's come up with cool video ideas. She usually plays with her cats in the morning, so meet my dog Ruby. I gotta say this was pretty fun, and look how adorable Ruby is. Mwah!
But probably the most chaotic thing that Taylor Swift does is she actually runs on a treadmill while singing to build her endurance.
I was so nervous to do this at the gym. So the whole time I kept thinking someone could walk in at any point and see me doing this.
I am singing a song while I'm running. This is my morning routine song. My morning routine song. So I hope you enjoy my song. Doo-doo-doo.
And I'm back! I felt like this is something I could see Taylor wearing. And the last thing on Taylor Swift's morning routine is eating a healthy breakfast.
With the Diet Coke, of course.
So I had some smoked salmon, pickled ginger, and burnt potatoes. I know, not exactly the best, but technically potatoes are vegetables. This whole morning routine felt a lot more relaxed and much more enjoyable, but it never really led me to actually starting my day. So let's try something a bit more unconventional.
It is 10 a.m. and I am just waking up, and that is because today I am doing Albert Einstein's morning routine. Apparently, Albert Einstein sleeps 10 hours a day. He just really prioritizes sleep. He gives his mind the space and the time to figure things out.
Also, he doesn't wear socks, so I'm not going to be wearing socks all day long.
He has a very unconventional schedule, so I am excited to test it out and see if it works.
First thing he does is he walks to work, so let's go to the coffee shop. He goes on walks to give his mind room to think things through. I went to the coffee shop with my sole focus set on becoming a genius today. I haven't really spent time on just reading and learning things in a long time, and it was pretty great. Honestly, I felt like a complete genius. I learned so much And I can see how focused, well-rested study sessions like this over a lifetime turn out to build someone as intelligent as Einstein. I walked home after a few hours and thought about everything I had learned.
I am back. I'm feeling pretty big-brained right now. Actually, smaller than average brained, if you know, you know. Albert Einstein had a smaller than average brain. Another really fun thing is Albert Einstein actually takes midday naps. So I get to take a nap. Hello. Do I look like Albert Einstein yet? I took my nap and it was wonderful. It's wild to me that his routine is about taking care of yourself and giving your body what it needs to be able to think. You know, I'm so used to hustle culture. It's cool. I am so shocked and so pleasantly shocked right now. This is one of my best days I've had in a while.
I feel like there's a lot to say about actually being well rested for productivity. And that's something Albert Einstein took very seriously. But let's go back to this century.
Today we are going to be trying Caroline Winklers' morning routine.
If you don't know, she is the queen of interior design.
She made a video, a healthy morning routine for lazy girls, which I very much appreciate. But I am gonna go get ready.
She eats breakfast because she's hungry. First thing she does is she has an hour where she just lays around. And I kinda love this. One of my favorite things in life is slow mornings. Then she spends the rest of her day doing the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes working and then 5 minutes actively doing something else, like watering my plants. And then back to work for 25 minutes and then back to doing something kind of active, like playing with my dog. This definitely felt the most balanced, realistic morning routine yet, but I don't know how I feel about the Pomodoro technique yet. And it was really hard getting back to work after cuddling with my dog.
Good morning.
Today I am trying Makari Espes Morning Routine.
She is one of my biggest YouTube role models, so I'm really excited to try her routine out. A lot of this whole video is inspired by her video, which I will link and I recommend you watching. But let's get into it.
I started off by reading and it was really nice to wake up to a good book. And now it's time to go to the gym. Then she spends the rest of her day doing the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes working and then 5 minutes actively doing something else. Let me just tell you how I feel about some things. I liked how simple it was, but I hate working out in the morning. I want as little resistance to actually getting to do the work as possible.
You might be wondering why I'm not in bed. That's because Mr. Beast doesn't sleep. I'm just kidding, but today I'm going to be doing Mr. Beast's morning routine. Keenly has the craziest schedule. Sometimes he's said to be waking up at 2 a.m., sometimes he's said to be waking up at 1 p.m. I'm doing my best by waking up at an obscene time. I'm really tired right now. It has to be the simplest morning routine yet, which is why I like it so much. The worst part of the morning routine is how long it takes you from waking up to actually doing the productive thing you need to do. I'll talk more about that tomorrow when I build out the perfect morning routine. I'm gonna go work out and then I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna work my video. I am back from the gym. I'm gonna eat a protein bar for breakfast. I might have some cherries too. And I am gonna get to work on my video because that's the point. That's the point of this morning routine, is setting myself up to work. And that's why I'm so excited for this one.
I will say the positive to just working is I didn't have to continue battling resistance of starting.
I gotta admit, today has been the most productive day I've had yet. And I think it's a combination of things. One, I have a deadline that's coming up. I tend to do everything at the last minute. But also, I didn't have much resistance to getting started. I've gotten a lot done. I've spent a lot of time editing this video, just like Mr. Beast. But tomorrow is the day where I officially create my own routine. So I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Today is the final day, day 7. Today is the day where I build my perfect morning routine. And it looks quite a bit different than I thought it would. Let's talk about some things. Come on, get over here. I have a lot to say about this whole week. Obviously, I knew it would be a really cool challenge to do, but I learned a lot more about myself than I would have thought. I tried 6 very different morning routines. All of these highly successful people had completely different morning routines. Andrew Hubermans, highly structured, highly scientific, highly efficient. Albert Einstein sleeps 10 hours a day. He takes a nap in the middle of the day. But he's one of the smartest people to ever exist. Mr. Beast doesn't sleep very much. He wakes up at really weird times to be able to maximize productivity for whatever he's working on. Then there's me. All these very successful people, very different morning routines. And that's the really cool part. You don't have to be the same as a celebrity or a productivity guru to be able to have a really good morning routine. I don't think there's a perfect recipe for the perfect morning routine, but there's a recipe for the perfect morning routine for me right now. You know, my perfect morning routine. But what about me? What about what my ideal morning looks like? For one, I hate cold showers. I will not be doing cold showers. It's not happening. I will not be working out in the morning, not for a while, just not right now. No. I've realized that my perfect morning routine to set me up for a really good, productive day that I feel fulfilled in is just minimum resistance to getting things done. Wake up, get caffeine, pray, and then get to work. I need a simple morning routine that I enjoy that gets me from sleeping to working as fast as possible. And I want to honor God. It is the priority for me. But right now I feel like I'm in this constant battle of resistance, and I'm constantly battling myself to get myself to do the things I need to do. I think a lot of times we get distracted by trying to be the most efficient and do all of these productivity hacks, and a lot of them don't work. The only thing productive is actually doing the thing. The perfect morning routine is one built with you in mind, with your habits, your quirk, your special strengths and abilities, and with a little grace when you mess up.